Have you ever pondered why we need motivation? Why does it seem nearly impossible to make progress without it? Without motivation, our dreams and aspirations would remain just that, dreams. It is the spark that ignites the fire of ambition within us, the driving force that propels us through the hardships and challenges we face on our journey towards success. Imagine the story of a renowned inventor who, despite hundreds of failed attempts, remained undeterred. Each failure, each setback only served to bolster his resolve. It was his unwavering motivation that kept him going, pushing him to tweak, adjust, and try again. Until one day, he tasted success. His invention, a product of countless trials and errors, finally saw the light of day. That inventor's story is a powerful testament to the vital role motivation plays in our lives. Just like that inventor, without motivation, we may find ourselves stuck in a cycle of failure and stagnation. But what if I told you that our own habits and mindset can sometimes be our worst enemies, draining us of our much-needed motivation? Picture this: you have a project due in a week, but instead of starting today, you tell yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow." That, my friends, is the notorious monster we call procrastination. It tricks us into delaying tasks, creating a snowball effect of stress and panic as deadlines loom closer. Now let's move on to another enemy, negative self-talk. Imagine you're at the starting line of a race, but instead of cheering yourself on, you're whispering, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough." This self-defeating dialogue, like a leak in a tire, gradually deflates our motivation, leaving us feeling deflated and doubtful. And the third enemy, the fear of failure. It's like a shadow that follows us, casting doubts on our abilities and potential. This fear can paralyze us, preventing us from taking the necessary steps towards our goals. Instead of seeing failure as a stepping stone towards success, we see it as a dead-end street. These enemies of motivation, procrastination, negative self-talk, and fear of failure, they're like quicksand, pulling us down into a pit of inaction and stagnancy. But remember, recognizing these enemies is the first step to defeating them. These enemies of motivation, if not addressed, can leave us feeling stuck, unable to move forward. So, how do we harness the power of motivation to our advantage? Well, let's start with setting clear goals. Imagine a runner. He doesn't just lace up his shoes and start sprinting with no end in sight. No, he has a finish line. A goal. It's the same for us. Having a clear, achievable goal gives us a target to aim for, a reason to get up in the morning and to keep pushing forward. Next, maintaining a positive mindset is crucial. Picture a climber scaling a mountain. The climb is steep, the weather is harsh, and the peak seems impossibly far. But he doesn't focus on the difficulties. Instead, he keeps a positive mindset, visualizing the view from the top, the sense of achievement. Similarly, we must keep our minds focused on the positives, on the rewards waiting for us at the end of our journey. Lastly, let's talk about embracing failure. Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall over and over again. But each time, they get up and try again. They don't view these falls as failures, but as steps towards their goal. Like this child, we must see our failures not as setbacks, but as learning experiences, as stepping stones on our path to success. Remember, motivation is not a destination, but a journey. It's the power that keeps you going, the fire that keeps you burning toward achieving your goals. So we've talked about why we need motivation, what works against it, and how to harness it. But what's next? Now it's time to apply these insights to your own life. Remember, motivation is your key to unlocking potential, overcoming hurdles, and reaching your goals. It's the driving force that keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. As we close, remember this: motivation is the engine that drives our actions. Without it, we are like a car without fuel, unable to reach our destination. So, find your motivation, fuel up, and let's start moving towards our goals. We hope you found this video on the power of motivation helpful. If it resonated with you or sparked something within you, please give it a like. This not only helps us, but also makes it easier for others to find this video. If you know someone who might benefit from understanding the power of motivation, don't hesitate to share it with them. Remember, spreading knowledge is a great way to motivate others too. If you'd like to stay updated with more insightful content like this, do consider subscribing to our channel. It's a small act on your part, but it goes a long way in keeping us motivated to produce more videos that can help you in your journey. Thank you for watching. Remember, your motivation is the key to your success. Let's keep moving forward together.